It's your girl Elasah Fitz-Patrick here, and I know it has been forever since I have been here with a video, but you know what, I wanted to make it count, so I think this is a video worth you know, counting in that regard. So yes, honestly y'all could tell by the title of this video what it's about, so I'm just gonna jump straight into it. Alright, so here we go, and I'm gonna start now with the machinery, I guess you can say, or the gadgets that I used to help clear up my skin. It was way worse before. It's nowhere near perfect now. As you can see, it still has a bit of spots, but it has improved significantly. I had a lot of dark marks that were pretty much black on my skin. So getting into the gadgets, here is what I use. So I'm going to start with who I think is the star of this show, and it is the PMD. The PMD is a personal microdermabrasion product, which usually, if you were to go to a spa to get this done, you would pay almost like $100 a treatment to get one done, and it takes like a few treatments, like probably about 12 of these to actually see any kind of significant results. So the fact that you're able to buy it for yourself and use it every week at home, I think is a super plus. So I'm gonna show you in a video description here, so we'll get right into that. Alrighty guys, so here's the PMD box. I'm just giving you a little 360 here on how it looks. Alright, you can see the label there. There's some instructions and all that jazz is on there. Alright, so let's open it up. And the first thing we have up here are some instructions on how to go about using the PMD with the different discs and all that. Then we have the power cable. So this is a standard pin. I think they have options for different pins. Then you have the PMD itself, whoop whoop, and they sent it to me in pink. Isn't it cute? I love it, I love it, I love it. There is the training disc that is inside. It is a white disc, so it's for like super ultra sensitive skin. You can see the on button at the side there. That's where you put in the power cable. And yes, these are the caps, the glide caps that encase it, and these are the discs that go around inside, sorry, the gliders. Alrighty, so let's get to using it. So first thing, we plug it in. Alright, right there, very easy to use. Plug it into your wall, of course. So the first thing you're going to want to do is disinfect with alcohol, clean that off, and screw the glide cap over the top of the PMD. Make sure it's secure, and do a test patch on your hand. I realized that it wasn't set properly, so I had to take it off, pull the disc up a little bit, put back on the glide cap, and there we go. So now onto the face. I'm using it. Can you see I'm holding it awkward? But yes, you pull your skin taut and you pull in an upward motion. And these instructions are in the PMD manual. It shows you what motions to go in and how to hold each part of your face and all of that. So just do that over each part of the face and only do one pass, okay? One pass over each area, because if your skin is super sensitive, you can end up burning your skin. So don't hover and don't go over more than one time. So now for the nose area, make sure you get in each crevice of the nose, everywhere, around the lips, the neck, everywhere. Then I go in with a toner. I like to use my aloe vera gel, the raw natural one. And yes, girl, I'm feeling myself. And they were so kind to send me a face mask as well from the PMD collection skincare line. So I took off the first layer, then the second layer, and this thing feels so yummy and cool and silky on the face, and it fit perfectly. I love it. So again, you see me just making sure it's on nice and good. So the second device that I was using on my skin as well is this right here. It is called an ultrasonic skin scrubber, and I will put the link in the description box for all of the products that I have here where you can get it. So this is how the ultrasonic skin scrubber looks. So basically this is super good at cleaning out your pores. Alright, you can see the spatula right here. I'm gonna go more in depth so you can see exactly how it looks here in this descriptive video with a little demo for ya. So here is the box, guys. Again, you have the manual, beautiful silk lining. Here is the skin scrubber with a shield covering it up. Here's a full look at the body. You have the power cord. You just plug it in there. Very simple again to use, like the PMD. You have the wall plug and a beautiful dock. How convenient. I love that. So first thing you need to do is make sure your face is drenched with water. All right, and here are the power settings. You have low, you have pulsating, and you have high. All right, and I think you have high pulsating and low pulsating. Yeah. So here's how you're gonna want to angle it. Again, in the manual, it shows you how to angle the skin scrubber to get the best cleaning possible. You can do different motions, up, down, side to side, as you see right here. So you make slow passes on an angle. Think about a 45-degree angle, they said. So you do this over your entire face. And you see here, look at all the dead skin and the nastiness coming out of the pores. You get white heads out, black heads out, everything. So, ugh, gross, I know. But hey, the skin's gonna be clean, right? So we take this all over the face. Again, other side of the cheeks, forehead, and chin, and your nose. Now here is where the most grossness came out for me. And last but not least is this product right here. This is the Radiance Spin Care System right here, all right? And it's by Diva. So you get it on duval.com, all right? And basically, I don't know if you noticed, it kind of looks like the Spin for Perfect Skin brush in terms of how it works. So like, yeah, pretty much the same thing. But yes, this right here is an everyday cleansing brush. And this right here, I'm telling you, your face will feel squeaky clean after using this product right here. All right, so I must say I really like this for everyday cleaning, but I'm going to get into in-depth about all of these machinery, all of these gadget products that I use here on my skin, so you know which ones I use, when I use it, how often I use it, and everything like that. All right, but yes, this right here, very good. So here for this product as well, just stay tuned for the demo that I have for you here, showing you how to use it and everything like that. All right, I'll show you all the pieces that it comes with and everything like that. Alrighty guys, so here is the PMD box. Now please note that I have already used this spin care system, alright? So it's gonna look dirty. I already used it, but I just put it back in the box. So here we are, opening up the box just so you see how it looks. So here's the body of the product. You see a 360 there, how it looks. Alright. So here is the body brush. Okay, I love this brush. I use it quite often. Well, not that often. Here is the pumice stone. All right, this is to like clean your feet, which works. I have used it twice. It actually works pretty well. And here is the exfoliating brush. Once you use it once, it turns yellow and it stays yellow, which helps you distinguish which one to use. And here is the everyday brush, face brush. That is a lot softer. All right, so that's how it looks. So here's how you put it on. You put it on like that until you hear a snap, and then you know it's secure. That's when you turn on and off. So first thing you want to do is wash your face first before using the brush. I personally like to do this. Alright, so wash your face, rinse it off, and then go in a second time now and wash with the brush. I like to just swirl it around in my black soap first, then get the brush a bit wet, put the excess soap on my face, get it soapy a little bit, and then bring right on in with the spin brush. So I just like to put this literally all over my face. One side of your cheek, the next side of your cheek, your nose, alright, your forehead, everywhere, and it starts to lather up. Get your neck, get your chin, get your eyes, get your lips, everywhere. I love this. It exfoliates your lips quite well too. So here's how you clean it off. Just pop it right off and give it a good rinse, and you're good to go. Yas, girl. Alright, so now that you've seen all of these products and how to use each one of them, I'm going to tell you which ones I used more often than not. Alright, so the PMD, I'll start with that. I definitely use this once a week, every week for 12 weeks. I use this for, actually no, I use this for a total of I think 13 to 14 weeks. Alright, so once a week for 14 weeks. And why I like this one is because every time you used it, you saw an immediate difference. And your makeup application, you could feel the cream when you use facial creams, you could feel it going into your skin a lot better. So I figured because I was getting the most results with it, I would stick to it. I did, however, stop using it, and not because I didn't like it, but simply because I did not at the time had the chance to buy more of these, more of the heads, the exfoliating heads. So that's the only reason why I stopped, really. I was just being lazy to actually go online and order myself some more. I actually ordered some for my mom because she's like, I want this product is amazing. So even my mom is using this, she loves it. So yeah, this for me is a staple if you want your skin to get clear, because it's exfoliating away all the dead skin. So this I will not part from. As for the skin scrubber now, this product right here, when it comes to cleaning your pores, it is good, but I will say the only area I really did see much of a difference with this product was in my nose. I would put it on other parts of my face, like when scraping on my face to get the pores clean, and nothing was coming out on the spatula at all. But when I would take it to my nose, oh child, the amount of nastiness that was coming out of there, I think you saw it in the clip there when I was showing you. I was like, okay. And I do have problems with the pores of my nose being a bit big sometimes and like clogged from dirt and things like that. So this I definitely use anytime I feel like my nose is getting disgusting with like the pores and you can see it a lot. I take this bad boy out and I clean it, because it's the only thing that actually I find really cleans my nose and gets the pores clear. However, I do not find that it works in my cheek area, and I do have big pores here, and I really wish it would get that. Like I even tried different angles and pushing it, but didn't seem to work. But yeah, so definitely for your nose I would say I would use this. However, I did notice some irritation on the rest of my face when I use this. I don't think my skin on my whole face liked this. After using it, I would say about a few hours after, or about a day after, I would notice I started getting little pimples. And I know that sometimes the skin goes through a cleansing process when you're, you know, using certain products or devices to get the dirt out, but still I didn't like the irritation that I was feeling or that I saw when I was using this on my whole face. So I stopped using it on my whole face and just used it on my nose. So that's what I would say with this one. Now for this product right here, for the Spin Care System, the Radiance Spin Care System, this you can use every day, every night. However, one thing I'll say with anything you use on your skin, always listen to your skin. Don't take anyone's regimen or word for it. I mean, you could use it as a base, but it's weird. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's almost like I heard my skin's like telling me, no, don't use this today, or don't use this at that time, maybe later. Like that's how I felt my skin was. So what I noticed with my skin only liked this at night. Okay, like in the morning when I get up, my face felt super sensitive when I was taking this brush. And don't get me wrong, this brush is very soft, but my skin did not like the mild abrasion of this on my face. So only at night when I'm like washing my face from the whole day and taking off my makeup and all of that will I use this spin brush for my face. Other than that, my skin was like, it's too much, please stop. So yeah, and then it got to the point where my skin was getting really squeaky clean because I was using this, the PMD, and the skin scrubber. And the skin does not, if you suffer from acne like I do, or any type of acne like anyone does, your skin does not like irritation. The less irritation and the less, honestly, the less machines you could use, the better. However, if you are going to use these machines right here, you need to know how to balance it out. So after a while, what I started doing was I would skip some days using this. There's some days I would just use my hand to wash my face. I wouldn't use this all the time. And then it got to the point where my pores didn't need cleaning as much, so I would skip using this for like weeks and then come back to it. You know, because really I find this was kind of an all-in-one because of the suction and the abrasion and all of that. So listen to your skin. If your skin says, okay, today I can handle it, today I can't, listen to it. Okay, because you will actually cause more harm than good, more irritation to your skin than anything else. All right, so that's that for the machines. All right, so now on to part 2. So another thing that really helped me clear up my skin was supplements. Okay, and these I did not use them for super long term, but I did use them for a while. I used these for, I would say, about a little over 3 months, and boy did they work. It was crazy. I'll put the name of the YouTuber who I saw, who I really followed her, suggesting these products, and it worked for her, and when I tried it, it worked for me and a few other people when I was researching. And it is using vitamin A and zinc together, these two right here, okay? And I kid you not, within the first week, it's crazy how fast this works. Within the first week of taking these two supplements together, the pimples that I did have started drying up, and then for like the rest of weeks after, no pimples came up, which I thought was insane. Like, I'm telling you, these two products right here, they work. However, what I did not like is that once I stopped taking it, I noticed it stopped working. So I'm like, okay, you know, there seems to be a bit of a thing there, but I'll get to that. I'll get to that part. But yes, so the type of zinc you're gonna want, at first I started off with the 25 milligrams of zinc, okay? If you want, you can go straight for the 50, but I like the idea of building so your body doesn't get too much of a tolerance for it immediately. So I started off with 125 what is it? Yeah, milligram, sorry. I started off with 25 milligram zinc pill, and it was way smaller than this one, and all you need is one a day. And then I bumped up to the 50 milligram zinc, which is about this size. This is how big the pill is, okay? For 50 milligrams, sorry. This one here is the 50. The 25 is super tiny. Like, it's super tiny. It's easy to swallow. I did find it more difficult to swallow this one. But the 25 milligram ones, if you find it hard to swallow pills, buy the 25 milligram ones. And when you want to get to 50, just take 2. Yeah. So you get 100 pills of these, okay? So you take 1 a day. That's it. Same with the 25 milligram one. You take 1 a day, and I took 25 milligrams for, I think, the first 2-3 weeks of taking it. Then I upgraded to 50 milligrams. And for the vitamin A, again, you get 100 pills, and they're super tiny. And it's going to be the 10,000 UI, what do I say? Wow, brain fart. What is the word again? Bruh. Concentration? I think concentration. And this is how tiny the pill is. It's super tiny. You see that? So you just take 1 a day, and that's it. 1 a day of each of those pills, and within a week you will see your skin start to clear up, and then you wouldn't get any acne. And then it's always good to take your fish oil. Like, no matter what, it's always good to take your omega-3s for the body. It helps with acne. It helps with killing bacteria in the body. So really, fish oil, whether or not you're trying to fight acne or anything else, this should more or less be an everyday staple for anyone taking supplements. Everyone needs their omega-3s and their fish oil to help keep everything in the body functioning as it ought to. So now onto the products that I actually use as topical treatments for my skin that I found super duper ooper helped. Alright, so let's start off with the washing of the face first. So what I use to wash my face is the ever beloved and ever famous African black soap, okay? This stuff right here, whoo, like every time I switch up a face wash, I always find myself going right back to my typical African black soap. It just works. Every time I use it, I notice immediately my skin starts to get back brighter. And it starts to help fading spots gradually over time. So I definitely love my African black soap. I don't need to show you how to wash your face. Y'all already know how to wash your face. So yeah, that's what I use to wash my face. And then when I am done with that, or let's say after I'm done using the PMD, like as you probably saw, I would usually, if I feel like toning, again, listen to your skin. Listen, if your skin wants the extra layers, then give it the layers. I would use the aloe vera gel. 100%, I guess you could say they call this 99% natural aloe vera gel, and I would just put that all over my face, take a cotton pad and just put it on my face, and that's my toner. So anytime I use a toner, it's my aloe vera gel, which also really helps in fading the spots and brightening the skin. You want to have bright skin immediately. If I find my skin looks dull one day, I go straight for my aloe vera gel, and it immediately brightens up the face. You keep using it, it eventually evens it out. And now for, I think, what really helped in fading my spots, and which also worked as a moisturizer, and it is the Maxi-Light lightening body cream here. And this cream is, yes, it is a lightening cream. It's not a spot corrector. It is a lightening cream, but I use this solely on my face to really even it out and to get rid of the dark spots that I had on my face. And this for me works literally within like 2 weeks of using it. And when I now start using it, I use it twice a day. I would use it in the morning and in the night. And then when I feel like my skin is starting to get better and lighter, then I would cut it down to once a day. So I would use it only in the morning as a face cream, only in the morning. And at night, what I would use is I would take, after washing my face and maybe toning it, I would take my extra virgin olive oil, which I have here in this bottle here. I usually buy the huge bottle at the grocery store and just pour it in something. I would take like 3 drops of that, and then to it I would add a few drops of tea tree oil, just to fight the bacteria of acne on my skin. And it, not to mention, it takes away from the sticky feeling that oil has and gives it a nice cool and tingly feeling on your face when you add tea tree oil to it. You could add peppermint, you could add any essential oil you would like that's good for your skin. That would be my night face cream. Okay? Yeah. So I done forgot the most important part, or one of the most important parts of this video. Can you believe it? That's why I'm here back with this whole face on. I done forgot to put in one of the most important parts of what cleared up my skin in the first place. So what that item is, you're probably wondering. Listen, y'all, it is BAM! This bad boy right here. Now I know probably what y'all heard about, oh, dark skinned people don't need sunscreen because our skin is basically protection from the sun, blah 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 blah. Listen, this right here, my sister, I gotta thank my sister Ariel for getting me on this, because when she went to the dermatologist and she was trying to figure out a way to clear up some skin issues that she had, one thing the dermatologist told her is make sure that you use sunscreen. Listen, this right here, especially in the summer for me, was a game changer when it came to clearing up my skin. Why? Because sometimes when people use lightening creams to get rid of dark spots on their face, they want to know, why is it not clearing up fast enough, or why are the dark spots coming right back? It's because the same rate that your skin is getting cleared up of spots is the same rate as getting darkened back again, because you're not protecting it from the sun. The sun is actually darkening your dark spots. I noticed that the lightening cream that I was using to clear up my spots that I showed y'all before was working faster. And at that, in the summertime when it was mad hot with the sun outside, I was like, what? This is weird. And then I was like, oh my gosh, yes, the sunscreen, it works. So it really protects your skin from getting darker. They say really for the face you need a minimum, or an average, you can be with like a SPF 15. Well, I love to overdo it with stuff because my skin is tough. So I went straight for the SPF 60, and this is the Neutrogena Clear Face SPF 60 sunscreen. It says won't cause breakouts. Okay, that's why I took this one. So this right here, this is made for your face. So I put this on my face, my neck, and when I can, I put it on my shoulders and my neck, my chest, everywhere. Okay, so make sure you get some sunscreen in your life. Put on some sunscreen. Go get your sunscreen. Now, you remember when I told you that after I stopped taking these two together, I noticed that the acne started coming back, and I'm like, well, that's not good. You know, I kind of wanted a permanent fix. And then, I shouldn't say it occurred to me, but then it really, I guess you can say, reiterated the fact that I needed to make sure my diet was on point. So that's my third point for this video when it came to clearing up my skin, is diet. Now, this is the part I would literally fast forward in everyone's YouTube video when they're talking about clear skin. I'm like, yeah, I know. But seriously, it actually makes a difference. And if you have me on Facebook, you will notice that I actually, for 12 weeks straight, I did meal prepping. Okay, I prepped all of my meals, all of my snacks for the week. And when I did that, it forced me to eat clean. So I was eating my, what do you call the rice again? My basmati rice. And then I would have my protein, which would either be lean chicken breast or beef or fish. So those were my proteins, and then I would make sure I have a good serving of vegetables. And then for snacks, I would have my lactose-free yogurt, and that's another point I'm going to get to. And then I would make sure I had like my fruits, which I would have with like peanut butter. And I had, oh my goodness, I was drinking tons of tea. And that's another thing. I wouldn't necessarily tell you what type of tea to drink, but incorporating teas into your diet really help clear you out from the inside. And I noticed my skin actually looked glowing when I started drinking the tea, and it looked brighter and less blotchy. So definitely drinking a lot of teas helped, as they help clear the system. I had a lot more water and things like that. So all of that combined with what I was doing really helped my skin. And I believe if I kept up with my skincare regimen along with my diet at that point, coming down to the end of it, my results probably would have been even better. But hey, life happens. But either way, I'm super happy with the improvement that I see in my skin now. I would say yes, exercise is also very important because it helps the blood and oxygen circulation in the body, which would obviously help bring nutrients to the cells, so that way they can grow properly, they can heal properly, and that way you wouldn't have a problem with overproduction of sebum in the body, because that also happens when you're very, you know, sedentary, I guess you can say. Everything in the body works very sluggish, and then it's overcompensating for a whole lot of things. So exercise definitely helps with that as well, but I haven't personally been on that tip just yet. I'm actually getting back into it. So all of those things combined, I am telling you, they really did help improve my skin. And yeah, so those are all the products that I used. So yes, again, I hope this video was super helpful to you guys. I hope that yeah, I hope that you're able to take some of the stuff in this video that I mentioned and apply it to your regimen, and that it would work for you. If it does, please let me know. I would like to know, you know, what helped y'all out. Tag me in it. Alright, if you're on Instagram, my Instagram is Elasah, ELASAH_, that's it, and you'll find me on Instagram. Tag me in it and tell me if you got the products, if you like them. I will try and have some discount codes, hopefully, from some of these companies down below. I'll see if I can get some for you guys. If so, you know, I'll make sure to hook y'all up. And again, guys, I thank you so much for watching. I thank you for your support. It means so much. So please don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe. Alright, love you guys so much, and until the next time, God bless you, and I love you. Bye.